In this video, we're going to discuss the PowerTower's pulley system and how it influences strength with respect to where you're delivering the force in the range of motion. In other words, where is that resistance going to be greatest? Right now, I have the pulleys all the way at the bottom. If I'm doing a movement like the pullover, I'm going to straddle, lie back, my head will be to the top edge of the glide board, and as I pull over, when you see a 90 degree between the pulley and the arm, which will be about here, that is where my resistance is greatest. As I continue to pull, it becomes easier. To make it a little bit later in the range of motion, I can start to bring the pulleys up. And now I'm redirecting my force to later in the motion. So here we go. I'm gonna straddle, I'm gonna lie back, and as I pull over, note that my 90 degree is a little bit later in the range, and then it becomes easier as I pull over. To highlight this point, another example, as I anchor down, is the chest fly when you're seated lateral. When you're using the cable that's in front and I pull across my body, I'm hitting that 90 degree point about midway in the range of motion. If I want to have that force delivered earlier in the range, I'm going to switch cables. I'm going to anchor down, take a seat, and now when I'm using that back cable and pulling across, I'm now getting that 90 degrees earlier in the range of motion. Just a point to take as you start to change cables and start to move the clamp in different positions.